Hey guys, well, how's it going today? I'm just gonna do some bike maintenance from the weekend that I've been kind of slacking on. But if you haven't been to the channel, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you checking it out. Midwest Moto Dad here. Basically, just basically show you guys a little bit of what I do every day, being a Moto Dad. So. Yeah, we got we're doing 50s and 65 right now because that's where the age is. So there's the 50. We're on a Cobra on the 50, and I got a KTM for the 65. And yeah, so we're gonna wash them up, and then we'll do some bike maintenance so they're ready to go for the next race, and then just do double check over everything, and then yeah. Just kind of show you guys how things work. So, all right. So yeah, we'll just get everything unlocked here and get the bikes out. Get them ready. All right, we got Gunner on the stick today. He's helping me out today. So we're gonna clean some bikes from the weekend of racing. Gunner, where'd you go racing at?
Brooks.
Brooks, Minnesota?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta clean the bikes because I've been kind of lazy. Been doing a lot of other stuff, working, and I got some other projects going on. So we gotta clean the bikes, do some maintenance on the bikes, check over the bikes, make sure they're good, and then yeah, we'll be all set. But unload this puppy, and then yeah, we'll be all set. We'll be good to go. We'll grab this Cobra, we'll come back, grab the 65, and then yeah, we'll fire up the pressure washer and get a move on it. So, everybody's asking, what's a Cobra? Well, for anybody that doesn't know, Cobra, you can come over here, Guns. Come in front. Cobra. This is a 50cc. This one is particularly an FWE. They're made in Michigan, which I was born and raised in Michigan, so that's a sweet deal. Boom you onto them. But they are basically like a factory works edition. That's what it's called. But they're pretty much as close to a factory bike for a little kid as possible. So if you're into the 50s and you want the best and you want to go fast, Cobra's the way to go. What do you think, Guns? You like Cobra? All right.
Gives you all the speed.
That's right. So let's go put her on the stand. We'll line up the pressure washer, we'll hook the hose up, we'll throw you on the stand, guys. And yeah, we'll get to clean these bikes, make them look new again. We'll make sure they're good to go. So we'll be back. That's new to racing or with 50s and stuff. The biggest thing when you wash them is make sure you can spray a lot of water, and you don't want to go direct, but stay back, and then that way, because we run a lot of sand tracks where we're from, or where we're at, so we get a lot of sand packed up in there from roost, falling down, just a mix of everything. So it's good to make sure that you get a good flush of that radiator, you know, on both your 50, especially your KTMs. And your 65s. One thing to note is on the minis and the seniors KTMs, you will notice on the right hand side they tend to break, or they will fracture. So keep an eye on that for you new guys, you know, that's out there, things like that. And it's always handy to actually keep that side on hand, because you will notice you'll get some steam, you get some overheating, and just a variant of that will destroy that radiator. And then you'll end up, you know, having a bad day. So just keep that in line. Keep checking that. That way you're good and it's running cool like it should. And then that way, keep a happy kid. Again, check your chain. I like to do 3 fingers right here just behind the chain guard, and that way it kind of keeps good. So that's good. Check your sprockets. I see we had some carnage right from there, so we'll have to replace that. And then the front one, check your leakage, you know, here, make sure these clamps are good, these are tight, stuff like that. Make sure these are tight, all your clamps, make sure there's no leakage. Also check your seals, fork seals, for any leakage as well, you know, so then that way you know you don't have any leaking. Cobra, the air bleeders are right here. They're basically an Allen, one on each side, and you'll want to do that on the stand, not on the ground. Basically loosen them up, you'll hear it hiss, whatever. But yeah, just double that. You want to check your wheel bearings, make sure that it's tight, make sure it rolls good. Check your brake pads, you know, make sure your thickness back here, so that you know, so you have the correct pads. Like I said, check the coolant. The coolant on here, we run engine ice, because we've had good luck and it's been super hot, so we'll add some of that as well. Check your brakes, make sure your brakes aren't spongy, don't need to be black. Throttle cables are good, you know, it springs back like it should. Like I said, we're gonna have to replace the air filter, so we know that. Kickstart, make sure these things, you know, not so it's loose, but so it springs back and it's free. I've seen a lot of these get mud and hang up and stuff like that, issues. So be sure that you guys are maintaining and checking these things. As far as brakes, Cobras, make sure you know you have your brakes, your wheels are stopping like they should, along with, you know, checking your pad life on them. Packing, and that's going to go off and completely off of sound, so that's something that you'll just check periodically. So yeah, just like I said, that's all totally off of sound. I'm a big guy on grips, so I like to keep my grips super nice, super new. So we always, you know, if kids like to tip over and wreck the ends on them, so I like to make sure that they are good, because if dirt gets in here, it's going to go through, go into the throttle, then your throttle starts to get sandy, sticky. Yeah, it's just a bad deal for a kid, so one thing to check. And then any pivot points, you know, like obviously your shocks, especially after an after wash, I like to spray them, you know, keep them lubed up and stuff. But the biggest thing is, you know, that's the biggest thing is keeping those things done, you know. So, but yeah, that's the gist of the Cobra. Like I said, we'll get some gas.